Right, hi everyone. So, we've got a request in for some work around the horse's poll today. So we're going to be using Carver again. You can see Carver looks thrilled at the prospect. So, the poll, we know, is this bony bit between the ears, but it actually extends a bit further back as well. So I have, I don't know if you can see there, moved a head collar further back so I can get access to it. Some horses might be a little bit sensitive around the poll. So make sure that you position yourself safely. Okay, so I'm gonna just start to get up towards Carver's poll, and start with, you can see I'm just going to rest my hand on a poll. Okay, so if you've got a horse that is just resisting a little bit, just rest your hand on. Okay, and then once they're accepting just the hand resting on, then we can just start a little bit of movement. You can see, good girls, no. So if she becomes unsettled again, just going to keep my hand on there. And then as I just start to do a little bit of massage with my fingers, you can see we're starting to get a little bit of blinking. Okay, so I'm just going in really lightly with the pressure. That's a good girl. Trying to keep it a nice big surface area that I'm working on, so it's not really hard, deep, direct pressure. Just allowing my hand just to rest on a poll and sink down. That's a good girl. Don't know if you could hear that, but she did a nice big breath out. The head comes up again. That's okay, we'll just go back to where we were. It's a good girl. Okay, get to licking and chewing. So obviously resisting a little bit my hand being up there. But the licking and chewing shows that she's just, very good, Carver. Releasing some tension there. Okay, come here, good girl. So I'm just going to give her a little minute. So if you get some reactions like this, just hang fire. Come here, good girl, good girl. Wait until the horse has just finished processing that. Okay. Right, I'm just going to try and go back up there again. Good girl. It's a good girl. Good girl. Now, when I first got Carver, I couldn't touch her ears. Even trimming her ears now sometimes is a little bit of a challenge. Okay, so I've got my hand on again. Let's not knock the phone. Please don't knock the phone. Oh, hi everyone. Very close up. No, that's the phone. Come back. Come back, Carver. Good girl. It's very hard when you haven't got somebody videoing you. Come here. Good girl. So that's it. What we'd like to see is her just resting her head down like that. Then she starts to lick and chew again. A good girl. So she's stretching right up. Good girl. Having a lick and a chew. Okay, good girl. Okay, so now just in front of the head collar here, yeah. So under my fingers that feels quite tight. The tissue's not really moving very easily. So remember those palm hand circles that we've used the last couple of sessions? I'm just going to use those just really gently, going up, working my way up towards her ears. That's a good girl. Now if you look at her eyes, you can see she's starting to blink. Good girl. And then as I work my way around, I'm just going to start bringing my fingers around the base of her ears. Good girl. So this should be quite a relaxing massage for the horses. Good girl. It's a good horse. But I can absolutely assure you now, if I had a pair of scissors in my hand, I wouldn't be able to get all the Carver's hair like this. No, I only said the word scissors. There isn't actually any here. Good girl. Okay, and when you've got hold of the ear, you can do just a few little circles. You see the base of the ear, just gently. So we're just stretching out, go forwards and then backwards. Just stretching out that tissue around near her poll. She's a good girl. And if she's happy with that, then we can just take from the bottom and just gently stretch out. So we're going from the base to the tips of her ears. Okay, the next area we can think about is this TMJ, temporomandibular joint. So where the lower jaw attaches onto the skull. So when the horse is chewing, this is the joint where we get the movement, the chewing from the chewing action. If you've got horses that are eating from hay nets, particularly small hold hay nets, then we get a lot of tension in this area. So we'll just first of all, just hold your hand on there. See if you get any reaction from the horse. Good girl. And then maybe we can just start little fingertip circles. Good girl. That's a good horse. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, so we've got the masseter muscle. That's on that lower jaw. Good girl. So again, just little palm of hand circles. Don't know if you can. There we go. Good. Is that nice? That's a good horse. Good girl. And just be careful if the horses are due the teeth doing, because if they've got sharp edges, oh she's so nice, then we don't want to be pushing the cheeks into the sharp edges. So you can see we get some licking and chewing there. Good girl, is that nice? Yeah? Okay, good girl. Well done. Alright, and then we've got the temporalis. And again, just little fingertip circles. You can see that I've stayed to the side of Carver so that she does throw her head up. And she's not going to catch me. She's a good girl, aren't you? Good girl. Ooh, ooh. Okay. So then I'm just using some fibre friction. So using my fingertips again. Fingertip pressure. Going in just a little bit deeper. Bring your head down and you can see. That's it. Oh, good horse. Okay, and sometimes I'll turn that and just use my hand almost like a bit of a sawing action around near the base of the ears, and also between the wing of the atlas and the lower jaw. Oh, it's so nice. You can see your lower lips really loose there. Nice. You're licking and chewing. So I'll just try and show you where I am there. So you've got the jawbone that comes round. Come here. It's black, so it's very hard to see. Yeah, so follow the jawbone round. And then follow the line down from your headpiece where your bridle would normally be, or your head collar. And so you can feel a gap between her jaw and the wing of her atlas, which is that first vertebrae. So then I'm just going in, using my hand like a sawing action. Obviously I'm working with Carver, I know that she likes it quite hard. So I'm going in there and opening up that space for her. Good girl. Oh. Well done, Carver. Okay, the last one to show you is a hyoid release. So the hyoid bones are at the back of the throat. So this is not invasive at all. It's just like you're putting your fingers in the mouth as if you were trying to put the bridle on and putting the bit in. Make sure that your head collar is loose enough for them to open the mouths. Yeah. Or you take the head collar off completely and just leave it around the necks. What I want to do, take my fingers and just slide them in the corner of her mouth into the bars of the mouth. And what we're trying to get her to do is open her mouth really wide. There we go. Lovely Carver. Okay, so there's no pressure there. I'm going to just resting my 2 fingers. Oh, that's it. That's right. You can see there's some crossing of the jaw there. So she's relaxing through the jaw, sticking her tongue right out as well. That's a good girl. Well done, Carver. I'm just going to stay there while she's getting... Oh, that's it. Some release from there. Good girl. So I hope you can see there that she is opening her jaw. It's going from side to side. Just going to wait for her to settle again. And then once she's settled, it's going to come out. So don't fight with them. If you've not had it done before, the horses that I treat, they will be used to having that done. Good. Oh, she's going for a hairnet. And that's a really nice one just for them to finish with. Okay. I think Carver now wants to go and start a hairnet. Don't you, Carver? Say bye to everybody. Bye. And happy Easter, everyone. Don't eat too many Easter eggs. See you later.